Hello friends, I am Dr. Rohit Udaya Prasad, lead consultant ENT and Cochlear Implant Surgery for the Department of ENT and Hearing Implantology at Aster Hospital, Bangalore. I am here to talk to you about the World Hearing Day. What is World Hearing Day? It is one of the important days which is celebrated all over the world by the Department of Prevention of Blindness and Deafness by the World Health Organization. So it is the office of this department which ensures an event which takes place all over the world at different places, including a major event which is conducted every year at Geneva. World Hearing Day has a theme every year. For the World Hearing Day of 2025, the theme is as follows. It is called Changing Mindsets. Changing Mindsets, empowering yourself for better and better ear and hearing care for one and all. What do you mean by changing mindsets? Let me get into the details of this theme for this World Hearing Day. Changing mindsets with respect to getting care for one's own ear issues. Changing mindsets for ensuring better hearing options for a person who seems to be having hearing issues. Changing mindsets about using certain devices which can cause noise-induced trauma to one's own ear. Changing mindsets about looking at a person who seems to be having a hearing issue. These are very important things to be dealt with. So let me talk about changing mindsets for getting care for any ear issue. Ear issues can be many. Ear issues can be as simple as an ear block, can be simple as a sudden change in hearing level, either in one or both ears, can be an ear discharge, can be simple as an ear pain. My advice is not to neglect these issues at any time, because for you or me or for anyone, hearing is an important function which has to be addressed, and it is from your organ, which is basically your ear, and anything to do with the ear requires immediate attention, as important as your eye. Any issue with the eyeball, any issue with one's own vision, a small temporary blurring of vision, immediately people approach the doctor for the care. The same has to be done with the ear, because the ear and the eye are like two zones of communication to the brain. They are more like husband and wife. So you need to address them in the right way. When a person has a hearing issue, it can be a small deviation from what he is experiencing. If he feels that it is persisting, or if he or she feels it's there for more than few hours, again it needs to be addressed and it needs to be taken care of. Any form of intervention as early as possible will enable the patient or the person to get best benefit. When it comes to devices which cause noise-induced trauma, there are a lot of devices like earphones, headphones. Yes, there are noise cancellation headphones. These are ones which are worn on self. There are other areas like industries, factories, roads, traffic. These are all creating tremendous amount of noise. There is a huge din in the whole city and all over the world where you can hear this. You need to be aware that what is too loud is not good for you. It can be from an exposure from an outside source or on what you wear. I would advise to go with caution whenever you use any hearing devices, like for the music purpose or for conversations or the telephone or your mobile phones, not to prolong it beyond a specific time, which can impact your hearing, or if you're already having hearing issues, to avoid using these devices for prolonged hours. Children especially, they should be supervised. Parental guidance is always required for them to use these devices. I wouldn't suggest them to use it. When it comes to seeing a person with hearing loss, now here or maybe world over, in our country or world over, we see if any person has a vision issue or is partially blind, if I would see a person crossing a road, or if there would be a person who is doing something who needs help and is visually challenged, people will not even think twice to go and help that person. But we don't see the same culture when it comes to a person who has hearing loss. Hearing loss people not only go through the trauma of not being able to listen and understand what's happening, because they are not hearing, they are unable to participate back in the form of right communicating speech or respond in the right way to another person. So they struggle in both ways. So it is totally unfair for anyone to make fun of such people, or to stop themselves from helping such people, or smirking at them, or laughing at them, or saying that, oh, he can't hear, just let him be or let her be. That's not the right way. Making sure that they are always given the necessary amount of support, even more so than what you can give to other people who have other health issues, is important, because by just providing that support to a hearing impaired person, the capacity of that person to participate in day-to-day activities just changes out of the blue. So this is something that we need to always address. People are ridiculed because of their deafness. It has to change. They need to be supported. Wearing hearing aids without hesitation at the right time needs to be supported. Getting over into cochlear implants, making sure that you fulfill that dream of hearing always, has to also be encouraged. Making devices more affordable has to be always encouraged. This is something that has to be taken forward, and this is the current message of World Hearing Day 2025. I wish you all the best.